Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we are going to be using our thin cuts to be creating an awesome background. And it is not what you think we mean by that. So stay tuned. So we have our fancy border thin cuts here. So you can see that we actually have some extras in here too. We've done some samples and stuff like that. So we kind of just keep them all together here. And because of this, I don't actually have to cut one of them today, but we used this one right here. Do you see this one that, I don't know, how would you describe this? What does it look like? It's just, it looks like a cloud to me. And that's what we're about to use it for. So, we wanted to show you something really cool that you could use with this. It looks like a puff of smoke to me. And we use it at Halloween too for a puff of smoke. And it's just like very smoky to me. So we have a white daisy card base here. Like here, and we have that thin cut that I was just showing you. So what's really cool about this, which we're going to show you right now, is you can actually make backgrounds with this. So we cut this on white daisy, and I'm going to grab in our Carolina ink. I have the Carolina ink, and we have a sponge. So what we're going to do here is, it's very light, it doesn't have to be too much, is I'm just going to ink up my sponge. And we're going to take this thin cut that we have. You could use washi tape. I'm just going to hold it. And I'm just going to brush upward from the thin cut. Oops, moved it accidentally. If you don't want to move it, that's why I suggested washi tape. And do you see how you get that really cool effect? And so what you can do is you can keep going up your card, but keep moving this over, and then I'll connect the edge with the other edge that I have over here. But you kind of want to go heavier here along this area, and then like just kind of brush it upward. And so with this, I would just reline it up. And look at that, you get a really cool look. It looks like it's clouds, at least we think it looks like clouds. But Mom actually has a few tips that she's gonna tell us about this too.
Yes, we were discussing whether to use a dauber or a sponge. I think a sponge, with this effect at least, works a little better because with a sponge it's softer. With a dauber, sometimes you could get those round circle marks on your page, or you could get like a streakier look. With a sponge, I think it just gives it a softer, muted look.
So I feel like she is completely right, especially with like something like this. You saw I tried to swipe with the mink ink. Mink is a very, very light color, so you're not going to get the streaks as much. But let's say you wanted to do this with a darker blue like sapphire, that you're going to find the streaks a little bit more. So the sponge really does give it a nice effect. And I mean, you can just see how beautiful this is. And just wait until Thursday when we throw the whole entire month together too.
Mm-hmm. And I just want to say one other thing. With the sponge, you see on the bottom, April went a lot lighter. And I think it was easier to go lighter with a sponge. And as she moved up, it looked like she did a little bit darker. So I think it's just easier to control that also with a sponge.
And if I wanted to make this a little darker, I could always put this back down and go right back over it too. But you really get the cool effect of like the clouds coming out of the sky here. So, all right, that's Technique Tuesday, and we'll see you again on Thursday. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. So isn't that pretty cool how you could use your thin cuts for just so many different things, and totally different way to make a background. So we enjoyed that. Make sure you stick around for Throw It Together Thursday, which we are throwing together the last 4 techniques. So we're excited about that. Also, if you are a VIP, we have some specials coming out April 1st. So you're going to want to make sure that you go over to our VIP Facebook page if you are one of our VIPs. So you go and catch a little bit more about that. We're going to be going live to tell you all about it, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then also, we just announced our next virtual weekend, which is going to be April 23rd to 26th. So the supply list is online. Make sure you go check all of that out. And we'll see you on Thursday. Bye. Bye.
It's cold. It's cold.
Hey everyone. Froggy throat.